Right, hello everyone. Hello, welcome back. We are back with the library. Last we left off, we had some mad stuff. Now, quickly, we need to just beat Singing Machine. Hello, Zio. But yeah, no, we have discovered a strategy that is rather mad. Another banger thumbnail. Thank you. I'm rather happy with it. This challenge is my my time to experiment with making different thumbnails, so I am curious to see how they turn out. Can we just kill these guys? No, we need to focus on winning clashes. That is the entire point of these. They're just an exercise in winning clashes. I hated it has HOD. You're gonna be seeing HOD for a while. Right, let's go for... what music shall we have? You know, this fits my current sensibilities. This is enemy retreating. Yeah, I like to say, like, experimental thumbnails, I think they're much funnier. Thank you. I'm rather happy with them too. They take a bit longer to make each time, but I think it's well worth it. I'm gonna let them not clash. Yeah, I like to think they're more eye-catching. Honestly, that is the goal of them. If they can be eye-catching, then I've succeeded. Because I need to get better at making thumbnails, to be honest. It's just not a skill I really have. So if I can do that and, you know, have a bit of fun with it at the same time, why not? What? Why have I just been sent a YouTube link, Fluffy? What is this? I'm not putting on... I'm not putting on... well, okay. You can just ask for me to get music, but no more fraud soundtrack. Everybody wants the fraud soundtrack. We can put it on later, maybe. But yeah, for now... I'm honestly not sure how this fight will go, considering the entire point of it is to win clashes. Yeah. Hello, Bish. Welcome. How is everyone's days going? Wow, 2 max rolls. Yeah, how is everyone's days going? Are you winning? I am winning. I am winning both in game and in life, I reckon. Let's grab that. Life is great. Okay, if user fails to deal damage, stagger self. Okay, that's a slight issue. I might want more 3 costs, but okay, and then I just hope these win. Okay, 1 stagger. They should have enough slash power up that they win regardless. 2, 3. Substream, what do you miss? Nothing much. The stream has just begun. There's no point attacking these guys because we can't do damage. So yeah. Just doing hang out while home alone and finish on the laundry. Very nice, very nice. When they get thrown into the singing machine, how much damage does it do again? 30% of their max HP. Yeah. In theory, we could bleed stack here, but frankly, I'm more happy to just let things build up. Really, we should just clash like these. Just clash the ones that would give us, like, negatives. Because otherwise, the speed really doesn't affect me. Giving away myself some extra rituals? Why, thank you, SFG. That very much appreciated. But yeah, what do I think is going to be the hardest stage? The hardest stage in this challenge... it might be a bit cocky to say, but I think it might have already passed. That, or it'll be some sort of realization. How does the realm work? Every enemy has 500 of stagger attack and normal attack, and we have to kill them. That is the general premise. Oh wow, okay, hold on, that's annoying, but I see, thanks. No worries. Hope that helps. Okay, so we just do 2 sharpened blades here, right? $11. Yep. Yes, Sword once again being fair and balanced. Honestly, we could try bleed stacking. I reckon, When are you pulling a Veilfisk? I'm not... Why have I been messaged? I'm not going to be pulling a Veilfisk. No. I mean, maybe someday I will pull a Veilfisk, but as of right now I am not... I have no intention on pulling a Veilfisk. Was a Noiter and Project Moon just sort of fused? Honestly, honestly, seeing 17, okay, seeing a Project Moon game in the style of Noiter would be interesting. Yeah. Can we get some Inscription music? That's that's a novel request. Sure. Any particular track you'd like to see from Inscription? I mean, which one is this? Is I may as well do a recharge. Yeah. What Inscription music would you like? Considering, it's not normally something people ask for. Okay. In the meanwhile, we can put on... That is... I'll put on this for one iteration. And then, yeah, whatever Inscription music you'd like as a recommendation. Yeah, okay, we're definitely killing them with Bleed. Incurably optimistic? Is that copyright free, yes or no? Because if it's not, then I'm afraid not, I won't be able to. Is that the Shattering Circle? Yes, Aladine, that is the Shattering Circle. Also, hello to you too. It's the current OST. This is Shattering Circle from Ultra. We're going to be playing that for a bit. Oh, DMs? Okay, thank you, CBT.
At CBT 5076 added $2.72 to the Lunacy Fund, DMs.
Is that from the new layer? Yes, yes it is. Lucio, but he's now transparent. Amazing, thank you. Lucio Okay, and then we can replace... I mean... Yeah, what's image? Transparent Lucio. Dear Lord, he's massive. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Back to flashing. Okay. They're dead. There's no way they're not dead. Okay. And they'll be dead soon. Oh, they won't be dead next time, but still. Oh, no, that's fine. The wrong cosplay bar is filled, yes. Only a matter of time now. Well, we get Durandal. I will not be I will not have the sword, but I will have the mask. The mask and the suit is what I'm going to go for. I think that's good. Because otherwise it'd be a nightmare to get a hold of. I'm fine with through blind. Bind. Okay, they die. I mean, this is just death for them. Atelier logic? I do have Atelier logic, that is true. Does it kill someone to make someone bleed him in the mask and suit authentic? No. I get the feeling YouTube wouldn't be happy. Because I do have... I mean, the best... Let me just... The best equivalents for some... I have an entire arsenal of weaponry I could use. Which is close. Beyond Citadel. I wonder, have I heard of, have I heard of Beyond Citadel? Not sure. You take a guess. Actually, started playing it last night. So... Message? Surprisingly good gunplay. I mean, I keep dropping my magazines onto the floor, I must admit, but still. I love a game with a good reload system. Like, Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad's reload system, yeah. Amazing. Is it a good game overall, though? I would say yeah. I would say the game is quite good. I've only played for like an hour and a bit. Or 2 hours and a bit. The art style is... interesting. It strikes me as a bit of a, God, I'm trying to think of a... Like Nier Automata. The designs of a few of the androids are questionable. Definitely not a game I'd play on stream. But, it's a boomer shooter... It's a tactical shooter disguised as a boomer shooter. Like Cruelty Squad, funnily enough. Which I would actually play on channel. Like unique inputs for different types of action, that'd be cool. Okay, one moment, let me grab my Atelier Logic substitute. One moment. Is this really an Atelier Logic? This isn't... it's an Atelier Logic. But this is quite cool. Because it's one of the only bits of, like, Nerf weaponry equivalent that has actual shotgun shells. So my hair's really weird at the moment. I'm not sure if this is loaded. Not loaded. So, the basic way you use this, chat, for anybody who hasn't seen me use it before, is... I'm sure you've all seen how a shotgun works. So, you have it. You load your shells. Then you got this. Load like that. Fire. It has different settings for, like... So this is... You can go individual barrels, or set to double barrel. Right? And then, when you've fired, you basically just... The shells eject themselves. Quite cool. Yeah. That's my Atelier Logic shotgun. I love the fact that the shells automatically fire out. Also, my hair is god-awful today. I find it so cool. Why are we talking about guns? Roland. Alright, let's, inscript... I honestly don't know any inscription tracks off by heart. As in, like, what any sound like. I could just go full game soundtrack. What about... Genuinely no idea. What are this? We'll leave that on for a bit. Anyway, what's CBT? Hold on, let me go live chat. I feel like some messages things. Coots likes killing people. No. Are any of these good here? That's not good. But, like, no, because it'll get blocked. Yeah. Oh, there's Tiferath. Now, as a question, how on earth do we deal with her? Like, how do we deal with her? This isn't like a serious attempt, I just want to see how bad this is. I just want to see, like, how horribly we're going to die. Okay. Use Rupture. No. We don't and come back later is always a viable option. Okay. Sharpened blade power stacking does appear to be the only way we'll actually get any clashing done. Okay, let's see how this works. Have you seen anything yet? No. We just killed Singing Machine. And now we're seeing how horribly this will go. Because, I mean, like, there's a non-zero chance that this is actually a good way to do this fight. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly change to... What themes could I go for? I'm honestly... Just something casual. What's just some casual video game OST? I'm trying to think of a game I've played recently that has casual music. Well, Burn was really useful for it. Yeah, Burn is really useful early game, and now we've moved on to this. Let's go for... Sure, Valiant Battle from Rabbit and Steel. That works. Valiant Battle, Rabbit. Honestly, if the bleed strategy works out to be a genuinely effective strategy, I will laugh. Because this boss, I struggled so much against this boss. Okay, this is good. Casual. Reminds me of Mario Kart. How did we 1-for-1 match those, by the way? Oh, mass attacks. Uh-oh. I mean, it's mass summation, so... Wow, how did you all screw that up? Okay, there's an idea there, but let's not do that just yet. Has there been a shooter game which allows you to change the zoom in on a telescopic sight? I'm fairly certain most allow you to do that. This is Rabbit and Steel, yes. Let's just carry on. Back to HOD gaming. We could use Kim's page. We don't have Kim just yet. But if we get Kim for Singular Strike Gaming, yeah, no, that works. Should I be going for sweepers? No, hold on. Who should I be going for? Stages wise, who is like the best pick? Could be puppets, could be she. And let's not do sweepers. let's back away from the sweepers. Let's do these guys because okay, we got the visual glitch again. Moonlight Pentacle, sure. Okay, if this is going to be ever so slightly problematic for us. Let's just try stacking bleed against them. Like, I mean, clashing is good. Clashing is good, don't get me wrong. But like, we could just like sharpen blade there. No, let's sharpen blade there because it'll be offset by someone else. Probably. Oh yeah, you're still set up to do burn bleed, aren't you? Yeah, you're burn bleed. I forgot about that. You're interestingly set up. And then HOD is HOD. Anyway, Moonlight Pinnacle is cool too. Honestly, Rabbit and Steel has some amazing stuff. No way we win against that just yet, so... Yeah, see max roll. Kirby music could be nice? Yeah, can I play Kirby music? Is that copyrighted, or...? I love getting a bleed stack that high off the start. Do you start with Singular Strike out of curiosity? No, you don't. Not something you have. Ow. Ow, please stop clashing so high. Ow, okay. Them getting that strength there may have screwed us over. Just horribly. Yeah, okay. If it wasn't for that strength, we would have been fine. Did you find the heavy machine gun? Maybe? I'm not sure if that's like a... Like, was it a temporary thing for a boss, or... Deep Woken's becoming free this week? Really? Wow. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, is Deep Woken free for the week, or is Deep Woken becoming free? Like, that's an important distinction to make. For the week. Okay, I see. Telling the feedback, it might become free forever. Wow. That'd be... Honestly, I think that's what the game needs. I think that's what the game needs. Finals tomorrow, please bless me and I'll bless your run. I hope your finals go well. It seems to be exam season for a lot of people now. That's beginning soon. So yeah, I hope it goes well for you. You know, Orange for the week was just so basically reverse Void Walker. I did see that. That is, honestly, that's a good addition. People that are designed to help people play the game normally. Great stuff. Good changes. So, I mean, yeah, every game is miles better than Archive. That's not a competition. Let's go for... yeah. I like Emerald Lakeside. Emerald Lakeside is cool. This is Emerald Lakeside Action. Here you go. Not a Toho remix, it's from Raven Steel. Raven Steel is a bullet hell game. It's a multiplayer bullet hell game. It's quite good fun. Definitely recommend it. It's a different game between single and multiplayer. Multiplayer is really good, so you can just ask in the Discord server if you want to play multiplayer with people, because you'll get a lot of takers for that. Oh, counter dice. I mean, the slash... Oh, yeah, the slash counter could go really well. Ow. How on earth did they What are their rolls? They just locked in. Okay, fine. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. They just locked in. Okay. Kinda have to do that there. I don't have nearly enough slash boosting here to help with that, so I'm just gonna take that there and then use a sharpened blade to guarantee that I win the clash. I mean, the neat thing here is we should be killing Emma. This should be death for Emma. We are bleed maxing, yeah. Please stop losing clashes like that. Do you have 2 more points of attribution? Oh, we do! Yeah, no, I could be using that. I forgot to. Would you consider Noita a bullet hell game? No. I directly damage... No, we're not directly doing damage to clashes and one-sided attacks. In what way are we directly dealing damage? Tell me. Are our attacks dealing damage, yes or no? Because I'll tell you what you're actually seeing when we deal damage. It's the 36 bleed. Which is not direct. My attacks aren't dealing any damage whatsoever. That's what the 500 protection they have is doing. Bleed for 8 seconds. Oh god, I love those balancing changes. I guess. What do you mean you guess? There's nothing to guess about. That is just the way it is. Like, what is direct here? What direct damage is being done here? If you can tell me what direct damage is being done here, I'll happily concede it, but what direct damage is being done here? Tell me. It's a shame we got staggered there, because we are absolutely dead this turn. How on earth? Why did they just lock it? I guess the 2 strength, yeah. If I shot a gun and they died from bleeding, does that mean I didn't kill them? Well, yeah. Sure. If you're gunshot... Okay, let's say this, chat. If I shoot you, and I do no damage, let's say I shoot you, you're perfectly fine, and then randomly you collapse from, mass hemorrhage. In what world is that my fault? I did no damage to you. I didn't harm you in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how the bleed got there, because I didn't deal any damage to you directly. You died from your hemorrhage. I didn't do that hemorrhage. I just shot you and you somehow started hemorrhaging. It's not direct. I was not the one who... Sure, you're bleeding because of my bullet wound. But there's no wound. To say there is a bullet wound in the first place is a misnomer. There is no bullet wound. I shot you and you randomly started bleeding. That's not my fault. Coops clip farming. Okay. Please don't shoot me, Coops. No promises. how do I shoot? No, but that would be direct damage. The 50 BMG round would be direct damage. You're right. But I didn't do that. Like, I didn't blow your head off. The bullet did not blow your head off. There is no wound. I did not directly deal damage to you. My gun shot, the bullet I fired, did not cause you to take damage. You started bleeding afterwards, but there's no wound there. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Because otherwise, what the fuck do you want from me? Do you want me to just psychically attack them? That would be direct damage. That would be direct damage. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just, like, wishful thinking? Suddenly the enemies... I can show you right now how wishful thinking would make enemies explode. Let's go into you. You're a single... Like, if you want to see wishful thinking... If you want to see wishful thinking cause somebody to explode... That's... I typed it in wrong. There's wishful thinking making it explode. Wouldn't you agree that's a fucking boring way to defeat a stage? That's indirect damage, though. Whereas what I'm doing is far more interesting and is indirect damage. So, like, I know what you want from me. A solar ray will hit. I just need to have a bit flip go off. That's precisely what I need. Bleed is not direct damage. I did not directly do that damage. Okay? Okay. Okay, one problem we have here is these are all 2 dice attacks, but... Your passive attribute... You're right. I do need to go actually attribute my passives. We can't get the BL books yet because we didn't actually get a book. Honestly, I think the problem there was we clashed with everyone rather than just focusing them down. These could be good slash dice for us. We did get incredibly unlucky with the fact that they just locked in at one point, but... Okay, this is probably the person we're focusing down then, judging by the 8 bleed and low HP. Oh no, yeah, you. Yeah, you do. I would like to get a Eugen page, though. I think a Eugen page would be nice to have. Have you really not clashed? Oh, strange. Oh look, wait. Okay, there we are. It takes so long. Every time you start waiting, I swear it takes extra long for it to resolve. Why is everyone locking in? I don't get it. assumed there was like somebody who fights using the suicide avenue page as an attribution, so I tuned this turn directly applying bleed. Directly applying bleed. Bleed is not damage directly. Bleed causes damage. Directly applying bleed is not... Okay, I can't be fucking bothered. That's fine. Let's just stick with this then. This feels worse than the Solar Mongoose incident? No, I assure you, that's far worse, but, Ow. Okay. 100% plays in some hellish bullet hell fight? Yeah, no it does. It does. It plays across the entire stage. When do we next get burn stuff? Do we have to wait till Liu now to start getting burn stuff again, or...? Crying Children? Ah, yes, Crying Children. Is that even that good, burn? Does burn just fall off at this point? Because I really don't feel like that's enough burn to be worth it. Anyway, here's the point at which we start doing stupid amounts of bleed. Just in case you thought what we were doing already was stupid amounts of bleed, watch this. That's then... No, let's apply bleed to you. We need more card draw. We also need more... We have attribution points. We need to actually do that. Yeah. Fedra will be good enough, but the cards are meh. Yeah. I mean, Flare Discussion for tank strats is an interesting idea. But do we have any actual tank IDs just yet, or do we only get those later? Has the challenge been completable? No. Nobody has ever completed this challenge before. This is something that I came up with, and then this mod was made by Zeol for me. There are people that have tried out certain fights because they were interested in the idea, but no, this is the first time this challenge has been attempted. Neat, yeah. I like doing challenges. I don't like doing challenges where I'm... like, where somebody else has already done the challenge. I think that takes away from it, in my opinion. I like it for the strategies I find to be my strategies, you know? Okay, screw me then. Oh, I forgot to look at the face. Whoops. Let's go with that. Okay, they die here at least. We have not gotten Bamboo-Headed Kim yet. No, we'll get that now. I don't know if somebody else has my day week. My day and week has been really good, actually. Thank you. Okay, here... Honestly, I reckon we just focus down Eugen. Like, as an unironic, I reckon we just go, like, what's she attacking there? Head-to-head on you. Head-to-head again. Dark Cloud. Head-to-head. Sharpen Blade. Sharpen Blade. Sharpen Blade. Sharpen Blade. Clean up. I reckon this is just the play. And we just murder her. Because Eugen's page is just so useful for us to get. Okay. Of course we clash higher than her, because, you know. Do you have a plan for Judgment Bird? I do not have a plan for Judgment Bird just yet. Thank you for asking, though. We will find out when we get there. It may turn into Warp Office shenanigans, if you happen to know their gambling passives. Okay, now, wanna watch Eugen kill Yeah, wanna watch Eugen kill themselves in about 2 attacks? Oh. You either win or you don't. So... good luck and Godspeed. Honestly, I think I should also take this off of you because, yeah, They might be dead. They may be dead. Chat. It all depends on the luck of the draw here. Okay. Lovely. Hard as hard. Although she has a lot of slash on us, bleed on us, which might be boring. Okay, we won that. Okay. Now, the question is there even the remotest chance we win here? I think the answer to that is no, but we will find out. Okay, I guess the answer is that we need to use Sharpen Blade here. We then steal that with Cleanup. And then chuck 2 Rules of the Back Streets against you there. Okay. And then I can take 1 head-to-head there. And I reckon we chuck a Cleanup against you. And there's not a chance in hell I win that, so let's do a Sharpen Blade against, like, you. Oh, let me... wait for Anger to stick. Are you planning on using multiple floors? Can you use multiple floors for this one? Because if you can, I'll just build up a Malkuth floor and we'll be able to win it easy. Ow. Would you consider the Library of Ruina to be a video game? I think most people would, yeah. Okay, the question is, how quickly do we die? While they both decided to pick this dice. Okay, the answer is rather quickly. Okay, we die if that rolls 7 or higher. Okay, well, not the finest. Not the finest. Yeah. See, I wish we could survive this turn, because if we could survive this turn, then the bleed would go off and get us a bunch of damage, but no. Okay, now. Malkuth building time. What is the best for burn? We already used Salvador's. We could just go for... Oh no, Meow Meow is... Meow is still set up to do burn. And I could just throw down like an Olga. Now if I... please tell me that's saved. Yeah, there. There. I am curious how many people even know that this is something you can do in Ruina. Like, set things after you're already in a fight. Okay, we can target them. Not a chance I win that, right? Maybe I win that. Okay, there we are. That's base game? That is base game. That is... I did not mod the game in any way, shape, or form to do that. That's just how the game works. How do you beat Rats? We did not beat Rats. Rats is the only one that we've had to skip so far. It is the only stage we have had to switch so far. Let me go for... Honestly, let's go for Cyber Grind. Oh, did we not get Ashes? We didn't win enough Clashes, I suppose. Favorite melee song out of Ruina? Favorite Ruina melee song? I really like... Iron Lotus. Iron Lotus is quite good. You have 175 hours in Rune, just found out that's base game? Amazing. Now, so long as we just don't die here, we can get some good stuff. Okay. One advantage of Burn is the fact that it can stack up over multiple turns. Actually, we might just flat out kill them here. Ah, no. It'll definitely kill them next turn, though. Or as in the turn after. Yeah, they die. Ah, they got the motion level up. Shame. They're all targeting them? Okay. Sure. Don't care. See that? No, I don't care. Honestly, not that bad. Okay. Like, oh no. Oh, actually, that's staggered. That's not good. Yeah, oh no, a little bit of damage. I don't care. What's repairing the gore in Beyond Citadel? It's a little bit gratuitous. A little bit gratuitous. You're better to have that on. That staggers her? Okay. Oh, please don't tell me that kills her. So it'd be really annoying to find that out. Use the most useless page effect in base game because you get it after you beat the game? Yeah, that's true. Fleet footsteps, carry me home, fleet footsteps. Please, it's always a fleet footsteps I will trust. They both mineral. Stagger, okay. Because the game is great, I made the mistake of looking at the creator's Twitter. Yeah, that's... When I was playing the game, it's a really cool game, but I just get an off feeling. I just get an off feeling when I look at the art in game. Like you can tell something's up. Let's take that as well. That kills them. This is useless other than that. Okay, they die. Oh. Alright, there we are. I was not expecting us to be able to beat She there. Honestly, I was expecting to have to reset. Oh, is she any good? No. Passives are overrated? So true. Who needs passives? Not in my library. Anyway, let me quickly get at my auto clicker. Blockman doesn't count towards direct damage. Nope. Blockman is not direct damage. Okay, let's go for... That saves some time. Alright, I need to go name people. So, YouTube. Blockmer is not direct damage, it's from key pages. The way I'm viewing it is, chat. Direct damage is resisted by protection. Right? Indirect damage, true damage, is not blocked by protection. Blockmer is direct, what the fuck are these arbitrary rules? Why are you listening to them? No, Blockmer is not direct damage. It's from Abno pages, it goes through. It's indirect damage. Okay, Okay, next up we have... Welcome to the facility. Lucas... Let me get your full name up here. Lucas Spaghetti. There we are. Welcome to the facility, Lucas. Alright, now next up we have... Victor is not the name of the member. Yeah, the basic way to look at it, chat, is if it goes through protection, then it's not direct damage. Because direct damage is blocked by protection. Oh my god, that's me. Yeah, it's you. Welcome. Right, we have... Has CBT been added to the facility yet? Okay. CBT. Welcome to the facility for CBT. Then after that, we have... SOA. I don't know why I couldn't edit that. Welcome to the facility, SOA. Augustia. Aegis. Aegis Diagua. Wow, a lot of names. Nuts. Divination system. Divination system. Long names in Gebra's department. And then, yeah, cool. Whole lot of names, yeah. I honestly don't think green screen dude really works. But, okay. The question is it better to build these guys? Do they actually give us anything? Like, what do they actually give us? No. 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 I mean, they're all decent, like... They're decent clashing things, yeah. But Sayo for now I think is better. Other than maybe replacing him. To just have like a... Like, hold on, let's quickly just... I don't like how he's built. I would prefer to have like a single strike guy. Okay. So do I have attribution points? Yeah, I do. Noita 1 building or Ruina... Noita 1 building is infinitely more complicated. As much as I would like to say Ruina deck building is complicated, no. Not Noita levels. What do we even want to do here? With 2 cost. No, we don't even have enough space for it. We'd have to get like get rid of one of these, like keeping stride. Is there anything that's like a 3 cost that I would prefer over keeping in stride? Why can I not click on that? Game? Okay, I just don't get to see what 3 costs are. Game bugging? Yeah, I mean, that is Ruina. Is it really Ruina if it doesn't bug out horribly? Okay, we got one more as well, so go. Instant cooking. Honestly, not as good. We don't kill, so we wouldn't get that. And then... But with Kazuna, remember you won't need healing pass since you win most clashes. But the loss, you gotta think about the losses of these things. I honestly can't think of anything I'd prefer at this point. That might seem strange, but I honestly can't think of anything I'd prefer. Anyway, I'd also like to just have Eugen on the team. You might think I'm mad for doing that, but I genuinely cannot see what I'd want. This is the cyber grind, yeah. What else do we have that's taking up space on these guys? Oh, keeping in stride emergency rations, yeah. Oh, not enough space for... Oh, okay. Okay, so... There's no reason to have Boundary of Death. Boundary of Death literally has no purpose. It is not even a meme strat here. It just doesn't work. To stream of the day, what are you doing? Fun. Fun and normal gameplay. Okay, I kind of want to go for like a slash clash build. About to do a Bloodfiend MD with full versity, so can you guess what are like essential? I honestly cannot give you any sort of advice about MD. I do not play it. Do they have singular strike? No. But they do want 4 cost, yeah. It's like Inkova. Is Inkova good for them? That's Inkova is a 2 cost here. No. That's a 2 cost 6 bleed? Is that worth it? 2 cost 6 bleed. Could be worth it. Not sure. I mean, do we gain... Let's go for that. And then we want Dark Cloud. Let me drop one of these, so then we can get our light restore and the like. There we are. I think this is decent. Consider it Kuruma passives. Ah, it is slash. Yeah, no, okay, in that case, sync over. Yeah. One question. Is Olga built? Olga is built. Hold on. You. I guess start with To Overcome Crisis? To Overcome Crisis? Am I going mad? I'll get to use To Overcome Crisis and essentially start with Unlock 3. Am I going mad? Wait, it would be here, yeah. Start it. Oh, that is true, actually. No, that is true. Oh, so I may as well drop cleanup rules. Like, I can just drop all of those. I have 3 over... Yeah, no, hold on. I'm being an idiot. There. Ta-da. This is such a stupid build. What is this? I love it. I love it so much. I love stupid deck building. It's great. Okay, let's switch over to different music, because this is getting a bit repetitive. That's not what I meant to click. Music. You know, this is just cool music to have on. Alright, let's quickly get some kills. Do you have to go through 2 waves for 7 association? Really? Okay, that's not worth my time. Right, time to kill Kim. Okay, cool. Why would I ever clash with that? In what world do I clash with that? Does Dalek page kind of... What is Dalek's page? Hold on, let me check. Tifrith database, key pages, deal 1 to 2 bonus damage if target has paralysis. It's basically useless. We would have to have paralysis built up, and there's just so much stuff that we'd have to have built up there. Not worth it. It just flat out isn't worth it to build. It doesn't deal true damage? Okay, yeah. It wouldn't be good anyway then, either. The sheer stupidity of seeing that many to overcome crises. I love that. That's great. Have we received Sanguine Desire? We do not have Sanguine Desire just yet. Oh! I let him get to claim their bones? Huh. I love... This is the same sort of logic as, like, the Albina thing. Like, clash my pages. No. Why would I? I can just not. Like, oh no. Whatever shall I do? 14 to 23! It's amazing. They have it in their base deck? Oh, interesting. I'm honestly just going to give them a turn to recover, get back their stuff. Honestly, it might have been better to proc their counter there. The number of people got by the Albina. People died to the Albina thing? People died to it? Really? For Dalek's page? Okay, let me look at Dalek's page then. Tifrith database. Key page. Dalek's page. Deal 1 to 2 bonus damage. Bonus damage is increased damage to your normal hits. It wouldn't be additional damage, I don't believe. Compared to key pages... Whoop. Oh no, I guess maybe it is. Let's see. 1 to 2 damage. We do more damage per hit. Think about it. 1 to 2 damage per hit. Look at this. We inflict 2 bleed. We are already dealing more damage per hit by inflicting bleed than we are 1 to 2 damage. 1 to 2 damage is fucking nothing. Like, that's just not worth it, fundamentally. It's one cost 3 damage, which just isn't worth it. Ah, for fuck's sake, really? Okay. Why the hell did Kim lock in? What is this? No, wait, you're clashing with the Claim Their Bones? No? Don't know about you, but it doesn't look like I am to me. Like, yeah, adding in paralysis. Like, think about how many pages have paralysis. It's such a loss in damage. It's just not worth it. Just in any world, it is not worth it. We die to that, but, like, we can at least try and clash it. Mo's Electric Shock. More statuses that just reduce damage from us. In Rabno pages, what, tier fucking 3. Like, I appreciate the attempt at deck building, but it won't work. It's not feasible in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, yeah, he's dead. It's a tier 1. Huh. What are you telling me to get here? Abnormality pages. Hod. Oh, you want me to get Cocoon? Over Axe and Look of the Day? What? No! No! It's useless! The amount of... like, the amount of hurdles you're going through to give 1 to 2 more damage versus bleed. I'm getting 1 to 2 more damage already from Razor Strike, and Razor Strike is just built into what I'm already doing. Like, I appreciate the effort. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the effort, but you're barking up all of the wrong trees. Okay, honestly, we take the time, because I don't want to risk that. Like solo manga, so true. Anyway, there's Bamboo Hadakim. For the first time ever, Bamboo Hadakim is the first person to die in his own realization. You never see the day. I wonder if we'll still be able to win this. Middle Extreme MD run on stream? I could do. I did get Middle Heathcliff specifically so I could. I just haven't... I don't have any other Envy Rest, is the issue. That is the one minor problem with the strategy. I saw the all-counter gameplay, which is quite funny. Why am I being called? One moment, chat. Sorry, hold on. Just need to take this call. Okay, nothing overly problematic. Doesn't count as that. The skill was bonkers in the middle. Oh, nice. Burn season, so true. It's burn season, right, chat? You can see it on the stream too. Okay, let's switch music to. We need something more energetic. Let's go for... This works. You would have preferred Bleed Tremor. I don't get Bleed Tremor. It doesn't make sense as a status effect to me. That's the wrong face. What? The auto stream 0 is currently lower than the recommended bitrate. Strange. Bleed Tremor with Burn. Is he Bleed Tremor? He has one skill of Tremor, right? He just has one Tremor and Tremor Burst in his skill 3. Or am I forgetting his kit? Like, I mean, I don't think he's a Tremor ID particularly, he just has a little bit of Tremor. Which is an important distinction. They die next turn. They die next turn. They die this turn. He has Tremor just for the aesthetic burst? Yeah. It's incredible stuff, really. Anyway, let's just... There's Blade Lineage. Tremor Bleed? I don't get Tremor Bleed. I don't get Tremor Bleed. Just like as a thing. Because they're statuses that fundamentally don't work together. They're the opposite of a logical thing to have. How goes it? It goes well. Thank you, Bacon. Hemorrhage is negative. The only ID we have that has Tremor Hemorrhage is count negative from memory. Alan doesn't work. Alan is actively harmful. Okay. Enshu? Ah, true, Enshu. Forgot about her, but like... It doesn't... It just... Like... Stagger... Like, okay, you have a status that is entirely dependent on clashing. And you multi-class it with a status designed to stagger people. All bleed gifts are all bleed ego gifts are designed around the idea of clashing with people or stopping them from being staggered so you can deal more. But like, yeah. Anyway, let's build him. Yield My Flesh is funny but useless. That's the problem here. Slay is quite good. I think we can just build a Bamboo-Headed Kim and have our Bamboo-Headed Kim Hod clash and get bleed for us. Like, think about it. Yeah, this is a one cost really. Also, so how do we build this? I mean, Overthrow is funny, but I don't think we need it. I think we do... that. I think this works. The only problem is with acupuncture. Honestly, acupuncture is not that good versus just getting like Flying Sword and Flashing Strike. I think this is better. Because it's more slash dice. More slash dice is more bleed. Swap Slay for Sharpened Blade. The difference is this is a 1 cost. Compared to Sharpened Blade, which is a 2 cost. Because this is at 0 cost, otherwise. Page Draw? There. Alright, let's pick up a... We don't need Sayer. Which means we can build the other guys, Sayer. Do we already have Razor Strike? Oh, so we do. Oh, then we only get one more because, yeah, you're weird. Oh, what's it called? It's... Emergency Rations. There we are. I think this works. Let's see. We could then try and run this in Tifrath. See if it works. I wonder if it's worth upgrading our dice and other things. Like our other Sayers. Not yet, I don't think, because this is still very much bleed application focused. Do you think it'd be an interesting challenge after I finish with this one? I'm honestly not sure. I think of them mostly on the fly, if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah. Stars in Time? Stars in Time would be solo. It's the idea of that. That's why the Clash Win is so good with range pages there. On Clash Win effects. Okay, the only problem here is we need to start losing clashes now. Like, I'm gonna throw you up there just so you can lose clashes for us so we can, like, actually get hit. Because we need to take some damage. Now. Oh no, not gain 2 strength. So, what I'll do is I'll lose against these and then I'll win against that one. With Draw the Sword. You were not supposed to win that one. Okay. Did she just clear her own statuses or no? I don't know how much damage she took there. Okay, you... Yeah, you've got more than enough health. Go win these 2 lose these 2 clashes for me, okay? Lose those 2. You can win these. You're allowed to win these. Slay Acupuncture, and then bleed into a Shuffle Blade. Well, the problem is, no, I don't want you to be the villain. Because if you're the villain, then I get a bunch more stuff. Library Ruina, but everything has single use. That is interesting. I'm not sure how that would go. Does sound interesting, though. How are you clashing equal? I set you there to lose. You were supposed to... I expected you to die, Mr. Bond. Or, no, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Or whatever it was. Uh-oh. Okay, Chad, I appear to have accidentally won a little bit too hard, and now all my people are going to die. Okay. This pro she keeps statuses through phase change, does she? Okay, we can't do that. We don't have any light gain there. Okay. I clearly need more light. This is what I'm learning here. I clearly need more light gain. The amount I have is not enough. Oh. Can we not win against them? Huh. How does this even happen? This always happens to me. I'm not sure what you're too confused about. This is like a normal thing to happen in this fight if you don't do like clash win and loss properly. A full 1 coiner deck? Honestly, a full 1 coiner deck on Bamboo Hatted Kim could be a way to do things. Well, yeah, no, that's like a normal thing. If that's not happened to you, then you're either playing it very well or you're just very lucky. We need more light restore, because we don't actually go down... Yeah, I was overestimating how much that would be for us. Yeah. Okay. Because the 4 light? Yeah, I mean, if you had more light, this fight would not be an issue. Because it would also mean more light restore and more ways to deal damage, and I really wish you hadn't have done that, because Now all it means is there's extra hate there. Okay, I'm gonna let that first one hit, and then we deal with the next. I think that gives me Clash One stuff. Ah, no. Short sword's fine. This is a slight issue. I mean, why not? Let's try both of these. Okay. Somehow I get the feeling she's just gonna go mad. Oh no, she won a clash. I really wish you hadn't have won that one. Does she transform here? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Never mind. Hopes and prayers. Lads, hopes and prayers. No, don't someone make it work through the entire game, you madman. Thank you. Okay, let's not do that for now. Build for Snake. We could just do a build for Snake. That is an idea. But let's just do something else for now. What's after you? What are you guys? No real reason to do smiling faces, I don't think. Like, hold on, what do we want? Different database, stages. What do we want? From this list, they have one good bleed card. One bleed next scene per 2 stacks of smoke on target. I guess that's 5. That's 5 bleed. But then we also need to stash that. Index is just good clashing. I think it's just a matter of getting through things now. Yeah. Lag, okay. What if we just killed 3 nuggets before the Climax meltdown? Yeah, about that. Okay. Razorbind is getting a bit dull. Let's go for... Chris, what happened to your game? Don't worry, that happens. That's a normal thing. Let's go for... Honestly, Themo 2. I love this is just a normal base game track, but most people probably don't know it exists. Wasn't it cut? It was cut, yeah. It's not in the game. It is in the OST. It is a Ruina song, but it's not in the game anywhere. A loan for a company or a mortgage today. It's not a base game song. Well, no, it is a base game song. It's just not in the game, you know? Let's kill this guy. He's got too many dice for my liking. Oh no, let's have that together. There we are. A little bit of damage there, who cares? Me, I care, but still. It's not in the game. No, it's a base game song in the same way that it's in the files. It's a base game song. Like, you can only access it by looking at the files, yeah, but it is a song that is in the files. Thus it is a Ruina song. That's how. Song is in the OST and in the files, precisely. It is a base game Ruina song. It just doesn't play during normal gameplay. Are you, we're just not drawing our draw for them for some reason? Okay. It was in early betas, yeah. It was in at one point of the game. It was in a version. Then they got whatever the final song is now. Poems of a Machine? Is that the final song? I can't quite remember. I was a little bit preoccupied with the fact that the multi-month-long challenge I'd done was over, so I didn't quite pay attention. Poems of a Machine, thank you. Lovely. Wouldn't count it as base game, but it is base game. There are other games I would say that have base game songs that are just in the files that are still, despite that base game. It's not made by an external thing. It is a base game Ruina song. It's not a fan-made song. It's not a modded song. It is a base game song, just not accessible. Do Emma and Noah count as they are a distortion. They are distinctly a distortion. What else would you classify them as? What's the song name? Themo 2. That's what it's called. Themo 2. It's a very creative name, you know? I would love it if I had control over who I could clash with. Alas. Speed rolls. Wow, speed rolls really did just screw me over this turn, huh? I don't actually need to care about what the face is here, because it doesn't... I don't need to clash. All the enemies here are implied as distortions. They're all from... What's his face? Who's the clown? The jester. I can't remember what the jester's called. Oswald. They're all from Oswald Circus. They are distinctly all distortions. That is the point of the faction. Who's my favorite distorted character? It has to be Philip, but not because I like his distortion, but because I think the rest of his story is brilliant. I think he's just one of the best written characters in the game, and thus, it has to be him for me. Come on. Okay. Philip is well written and I hate him? Yeah, understandable. It is well within your right to dislike him for how he acts, but if you dislike him, then you're a fan of the character still. The fact that you dislike him means that he's been written well. I am worried by the HPs of everyone. Like, if you like Philip despite everything that he's done and been through, you have missed the point of the character. You're not supposed to like him by the end. He's supposed to be... I mean, it's not that you're supposed to hate him. But he is distinctly a failed character. He fails. He doesn't reach the pinnacle. Which is the point. That's annoying. Noah and Emma aren't distortion themselves, but rather minions since they never heard the voice. We literally hear them hearing the voice. What? Sorry, hold on. No. I've actually looked into these guys for the video essay that I'm making. Let me grab this. One moment. Story. Here we can go to Urban Nightmare, Headcock Circus, Episode 1. It's eventually at some point Noah starts to hear. Noah does start to talk about it at some point. Haha, you're still making a mockery of me. Money. And then joins the circus. The difference is, though, this is quite clearly how distortions are written. You have all of the setup of distortions, the whole stuff here, the stuff that same smell, or the beginning beautiful smell, which is him talking about distortions. It's like trying to say that, oh, Philip. Okay, so if these guys aren't distortions, Philip isn't a distortion. Now, would you or would you not say that Philip is a distortion? Because if you want to bite the bullet and say Philip is a distortion, be my guest. I will laugh at you because you'll be wrong. But it is well within your right to say something like that. Not every distortion needs Carmen. No, that is true. Distortions are caused by giving into the shadow. It doesn't matter whether or not it is Carmen, it just has to be a shadow. It has to be a shadow, yeah. So they did distort. You don't need Carmen to distort. It's not like that's not some necessary requirement. He's distorted, yeah. We hear from people not hearing the voice like the Red Mist. See, what the Red Mist heard, the Red Mist had nothing there as their voice. They didn't need Carmen. They distinctly did not need Carmen to do that. That's just how it works. Is it more like Bloodflames have create bloodlegs? No. Because they're distinctly... Okay. They're brought in. Okay. I'm going to need to explain the full thing here. So let me just... I'm going to explain the entire story. I'm going to explain the entire story of this thing and explain to you why they are distortions. We're going to be putting this music on because this is fitting. Now, listen up, chat. Classes and servers. Different database. Stages. Not stages, we want story. Story, Library Ruina story, Urban Nightmare, 8 O'Clock Circus. So, you have... they're talking about the way they got fired. It's all this sort of like, oh, they didn't check one of the screens. We can't possibly check them all with just a measly pair of eyes. Keep that in mind. They go get lost in the woods. Noah eventually ends up talking about their dream. Their dream is to view the world from a high up place. It's like, if they say it, middle of nowhere, mermaids, But also the fact that she talks about Miss Sun. Anyway, want to watch the world and skies from a higher place. Keep this one in mind. Dream empty one. And then Emma specifically says, no, if there's anything I can help you with. This is important. Emma wants to give up everything to help Noah. Noah talks about all this. Eventually they give in. Noah gets given Emma's set of eyes and becomes fixed to be on their shoulders, permanently raised up to the sky by Emma. Emma can no longer see. They've given up everything to help them. It's the same way the distortions are the manifestations of the desires of the person, how they see their world, etc. Anyway, they get sent in. We can check their pages. Their key pages give a better insight into what we're looking at. Because Noah and Emma talk about this is just what they get fired for, but I think Emma is the one. But they talk about, once again, wanting more eyes, which you can see here. They have 4 sets of eyes, or 2 sets of eyes. Right? Whilst if you look at Emma, they're not supposed to have that. They have no eyes. Their actual thing has no eyes. So, the entire point is they are distortions. They're just distortions that are egged on by Oswald, rather than being distortions solely to Carmen, or distortions style of that. I genuinely feel like the 8 O'Clock Circus thing is... I feel like the 8 O'Clock Circus is the least understood story, because the amount of times I've had to argue that it's a metaphor for an abusive relationship. The amount of people that refuse to believe that it's a metaphor for an abusive relationship hurts. It's quite blatant. The fact that they don't say, ah yes, this guy has a crush on this guy, just because it's not said doesn't mean it's not there. How do we get the next HOD? Do we want the next HOD? What is the next HOD? How do we get Malkuth, actually? Malkuth might be more worth it to get. Which fight am I going to do next? We can try Sweepers. Or, we did just beat these guys, but we don't get anything from them. They should have just kissed instead of swings. Kissed and made up. You know, like, good communication between partners would have saved Noah and Emma. Warp and smiling faces. Okay, so. Relationship's gonna be abusive and not romantic, even though a couple, it's still abusive platonic relationship. As well as that. But the point is they're on the burn track, so they are an example of love. The burn track is an entire thing about romantic relationships, hence why I say they are an abusive relationship, because they fit into the wider themes of love. Effectively. Because every one of these, all of the critical points in the burn track, every one of these comes down to love. Even up here, all comes down to love. So it makes the most sense for them to be an example of an abusive romantic relationship. But anyway, smiling face for one, for pod member, sure, we can do that. If I was such a crybaby, is an unrequited love? It's not shown whether or not it's unrequited or not, but he believes it's unrequited. He believes it's unrequited love, and so freaks out about it. He believes that his mentor is having a... whatchamacallit? Is cheating on his wife with Yuna. I have done the reception of 500 feral hogs. I have done that. That was so horribly off tune. I apologize for anybody with any sort of musical training. Honestly, if you join one of my streams, you've just got to accept that I'm not good at singing. That's just inevitable. Though it's clear Salvador is not, Phil doesn't want to hear it. Precisely. Which is, you know, a major one of the three things. He wants to see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. His whole denying... Also, by the way, I just want to bring up, these health values are mad. Like, let me bring up Liu health values. Key pages, Liu. These guys. I mean, let me get enemy pages. 98. These guys have almost as much health, and it's Urban Nightmare. Liu, section 1. Almost as much health. What are we doing? I'm fairly certain Hannah is... Yeah, Hannah is only barely higher on both stagger and health. It's the smiling faces. Why are they like this? But yeah. Hello, Coops. How's stream been? The stream's been going pretty well. The stream's been going pretty well. Thank you, Jinx. How are you doing? An actual defensive page? No way. Let's stack more. Lead on them. Sometimes I have to say, Obviously not with you guys. You guys are actually pretty good at engaging in discussion in games. But sometimes it feels like Project Moon fans don't play the games. Like, does anybody else feel that? Like, I'll just be having a discussion, and somebody will go like, "Oh no, that's not true at all." You know, like I've seen people go, "Oh, oh god, what was one of them?" Like, oh, Lucio didn't want to escape. Are we sure? Did we both play the same Kanto? I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. I feel like that one's pretty heavily stated by the game. Or like people are like, oh, this one. It's like people saying Isha's straight, you know, Isha's bi. Absolutely. Isha's bi or some variation on that. Like, I hate archived. Just like, what time is the most dangerous time in the city? All the time. Kill yourself. What are you talking about, please? Ah! God, I got walked up over that. Jesus. Like, fucking, what time is the most dangerous in the city? It's nighttime. It's nighttime. We're told it's nighttime. All the time. No, please, you just, it's like... It feels to me like a lot of the time when I see people talk about things, it feels like a lot of the time people just say shit. It feels like people develop their entire opinions on the game from what a content creator tells them. And I know there's some irony there given I'm a content creator, but like, please, if you're gonna develop an opinion, develop your own opinion. Don't parrot someone else's. Nobody else can engage with media for you. You have to do that yourself. Like, please, that's not... I can't digest the media for you. That is a unique thing that you, as a human being on this earth, have the capability to do. Please exercise it. Alright, what, show this in. I love this one. Nietzsche spoke of this. No, he didn't. Have you read his works? No, have you? No. Yeah. The things I've seen in Project Moon Community Hub. The things I've seen. That Sack spoke of what? Like, yeah. I've talked about this before. I don't want to be a Project Moon YouTuber forever. I love this community. I love my community. I think my community is amazing. You guys are great. But, like, would I prefer to be making videos on other games? Yeah. Yeah, I think I would. I think that'd be nice. You gotta branch out? Yes. Counterpoint. YouTube hates that. Remember, Mr. Streamer, Callie had to do parkour in order to achieve the role of a grade 1. Yeah. God. Yume Niki challenge. The one I want to do next is Stellaris. I watched Unmasking One's Agony for I know everything about Roland as a character and just tell everyone they're wrong and how they interpret them. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's a good video essay, but don't tell people who've actually played the game that you understand the character better than them if you've only watched a video essay. It's like people who have opinions on the Dark Souls games just because their favorite content creator has said something about Dark Souls. Like, no. Not how that works. You can't just parrot someone else's opinion. You do need to develop your own. What are you smoking? What? Locked in? Okay. The most locked in smiling face ever? They're smoking smoke? You have a point there. You have a point there. They are smoking smoke. Are you still planning to do Signalis one slot? Yeah, I am planning to do Signalis one slot. I think it would be interesting to try and do Signalis with only one slot. Do I think it's even remotely possible? God, no. But we do things because, or it's, why do we... The quote of, why did we climb Everest? We climbed Everest not because it's easy, but because it's there. The point of a challenge... like, easy challenges. I get why certain content creators do easy challenges, because if they didn't do easy... not everyone has the luxury of... well, not caring about a consistent upload schedule as much as I do. We do things not because... We do things not because they're easy, but because they are hard. Yes, thank you. That's Nixon's, right? Compared to the Everest climbers, which is we climbed Everest not because it's easy, but because it's there. I might be getting it wrong. Hold on. It's Nixon's space quote. Quote for going to the moon. Was it Nixon? I believe it was Nixon. Oh, Kennedy! Fuck, it's Kennedy. Shit. Wrong president. Yeah, okay, wrong one. My mistake. We choose to go to the moon, not because it... Yeah, hold on. I can't believe I'd get my American presidents mixed up. We choose to go to the moon, not because they're easy, but because they are hard. Yeah, whereas it's, why did you climb Everest? Quote. Sorry, I've gotten this entirely wrong. George Mallory replied when... Why did we climb Everest? Because it's there. I love it. Why do we climb Everest? Because it's there. Why do I do these challenge runs? Because they're there. But also, yeah, no. I do challenge runs because they're difficult. I like the challenge. I think the challenge is the most interesting part of a challenge run. Like Nixon did Watergate. Nixon didn't do Watergate. Nixon did the scandal that caused Watergate. It's an important distinction. If he did Watergate, that would have been him reporting himself. Which he didn't do. That would have been... that masterful gambit, sir. Reporting yourself to everyone. Honestly, wouldn't be the strangest player politician an American president made, to be perfectly honest. Wouldn't be the strangest. Also, wow, these guys hit hard. Turns out, smoke is a deadly status. This just in. These guys are heading like trucks. I am an idiot. I should have gotten the right face there. We can challenge lots because they're easy, but because no. He facilitated Watergate. Yes, he facilitated Watergate. That is true. Yeah, smoke is quite something. Page snipe for Puffy Broom, then try again. Could do these guys have... Yeah, they have Puffy Broom. What is this? What is this? What are we doing? Like... 14% chance to boost flash dice power by +1. Okay, how long have I not been recording for? Okay. Let me check. Have I been recording? When did I... Hold on. It would be this. Yeah. Let me... Oh, it was when I got really angry about people getting 8 o'clock circus wrong. That was what caused me to stop recording. We haven't missed much then. Let's go for this. Stop recording by accident. I knocked my recording keybind. Happens sometimes. It's quite easy to do. Let's make sure that guy is dead. Oh, yeah. I think we die here. Yeah, smoke is mental. We just need to not get hit by it, because otherwise we die. It appears the challenge has gotten hard again. I was expecting Bleed to be an absolute wipeout, but yeah, no. This is not going the best for us. That is far too short. This works. This is nice casual music. Doing a Hollow Knight speedrun? No. I have considered getting into speedrunning more, though. I would like to get into speedrunning a bit more. I think it'd be cool. Honestly, that's probably overkill at that point. Sanavi speedrun when? I'm nowhere near good enough Sanavi to do that. Ow. Okay. You should speedrun MD. I mean, Kamui wants to try and get me to do a challenge, so, you know, that's an improvement over what I normally do. I have genuinely, by the way, chat, I have done 4 mirror dungeons this season. That's not a joke. I have done a grand total of 4. Fusion Paint Over deals quite a bit of bleed. What is that? How does that do that much bleed? Oh, it's because we've got double bleed. Oh, right. Okay, no wonder that's mental. We've actually hit the point at which our cards start to do the things we want them to do. It's amazing how that makes things better. How did you roll 12? What? How are they out-rolling me? Okay. I mean, smoke is going to kill me. These guys are actually a threat, which is worrying. Jesus, okay. Use flesh fillet to punish them for using smoke. That's true. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call that one. Curtain's closed. We can now, however, do hod, which is useful. Let me just... How long has the stream been going for? Let me just check. It's been going for... 2 and a bit hours? Okay. We can go for long still. Okay. It's time for a rebuild. What did we actually get there? So we got Puffy Broom, which might be a good idea. A CS speedrun. How would I do that? Like, you know, do games? Get to a certain rank? I don't understand how I'd do that. Smoking pipe is decent. Loss of senses is decent. Honestly, having counter pages might be the play. This is good too, considering their smoke. I wonder if that gets doubled by the for every one bleed, inflict more bleed. Or... Flesh fillet is quite good. Okay, let's... Unironically, I think we rebuild everything. Have you tried Ultra? I have tried Ultra. Yeah, good game. Let's rebuild everything. I can just do this and then go attributed. Oh, enhance, sorry. Okay. Now, okay, I'm gonna quickly just get some water chat because my water bottle is empty, and I will be back soon. I'll see you all. The water break can't be this long? Yeah, it can. Did he just do a tangent mid-water refill? What? No, it just took me a while. Oh shit, he's back. Yes, I'm back. Hello. That is like, it's fucking... It's like the sort of thing that when people are talking when the teacher's out of the classroom and they just randomly get back. Like, well, huh? Okay. Can we rebrand the channel to Water Gaming? Right. Don't check your Steam messages. The stream is sponsored by Chair. Okay, Argalia. Right, okay. Okay. Flesh Fillet can inflict 16 plus bleed in one page on HOD. Hold on, how? This is building time. Music suggestion? Okay. I did have music I was gonna put on, but... What's this? Ah, Deadbolt, yeah, sure. Deadbolt's good. I should play Deadbolt, because it's got good music. Awfully loud, but yeah, there we are. Thank you for the recommendation. Argalia used gold confetti. What? Right, also here's the meme they sent me in a previous stream. It's the bleed pipeline. Right. Okay, okay, all of you can just get out of here. I want to move the thing out of the way. Dark Clouds, Blade, Page, Razor Strike passive, Obsession, 10 Smoke. Okay. What's the song's title? Now I Am Become Death. From Deadbolt. There you are. So, as a question, is Bamboo Hatter Kim actually good? I guess it's slash dice power, which means we don't need to slash dice power stack as much. Like, are they really that useful over just running Sayo? Right. Good for clashing. That's true. That's true. No, that's fair. We can build HOD for clashing. So, how do we build her? Alright, I'm gonna lift the no backseating rules for a bit, just so we can think about how we build this. Aladdin shared an image. Oh no. What? Why did you... Yeah, right, no, Aladdin, you're going off the list. View profile, more, unfriend. Thank you, Aladdin. Goodbye. You have lost messaging privileges. No more messaging privileges for you, Aladdin. Unless you live a fun time for a bleed to go off, that's true. Moulinet. Ooh, should we go get Moulinet? Maybe if we build, we can get Moulinet. Okay, so I think Sharp Nails is good. The question is, how do you build Econ, by the way? Deep drag flesh fillet? Does flesh fillet apply to... It's per... yeah, deep drag... Really? Deep drag? Wouldn't... I suppose it is deep drag, yeah. You get econ by putting a con... I imagine that, yeah. 4 draw, 3 light restore. Really? That seems slightly really? 4 draw, so... Deep drag is page draw? That's true, yeah. 4 draw, 3 light restore. Really? That seems really expensive, right? Am I mad, or is that really expensive? What's this is? Loss of sense to replace a door page. That's true. Ooh, draw 2. Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's 2 page, so we could do this instead. Does that work? Target is through more smoke, draw 2 pages. Yeah, so then that's 2 draw from that. What's the name of the song? This is... Now I Am Become Death. From Deadbolt. Yeah. Can we get any better light restore? I think this is fine then. So that's that. And then... Honestly, Sharp Nails, maybe. No, but Sharp Nails stops our bleed attribution. We need more bleed. We are very not bleed. We have very little bleed. Then we need, though... Dark Cloud, because that's more bleed. The Flesh Fillet. And then... Anything else? Could go head to head, just for more bleed. Does that mean we could run Sunset Blade, to be honest? Sunset Blade would probably be a good fit. Because with our power stacking, we can actually clash with Sunset Blade. Take it over, draw the sword. That's true. Yeah. Apparently counters were better before the rework? Yeah, they were. What's happening right now? We're just rebuilding our entire hard floor. Let me switch music to something that'll be slightly better looping. Great. And that'll just loop through all the Bellagio themes. Second Flesh Fillet, that's true. Because once we get up and running, Flesh Fillet will be the play to spam. Now the question is a standardized build, is this any good? Yeah, I'd say this is a good standardized thing. It's not entirely reliant on them. Why is there a random Lucio in the corner? That is because capitalism. Somebody donated to put him there. It's not anything more than that. Right, now I reckon we run Saya. Cool, yeah. I reckon we run Sayas from there. Does that make a support healer useful? Are there people that heal other people? Are there heal other setups? Can you give Lucio a new parental guardian?
Thank you for the donation, by the way, Jinx. Can you give Lucio a new parental guardian? Dealer's choice, any media.
What's the worst? Hold on. Here we are. We'll just have him sit up here. Me. There we are. Kahara can sit up here next to Lucio. I'm going to make both of them smaller because they are slightly incredibly large at the moment. Because this way they should obstruct less. There we are. Okay, cool. Great. Tendon cords is healing support. Oh! 3 HP with 2 other random allies. Interesting. That's actually quite a good support thing. But... Kahara, yeah. In reference to the Fear and Hunger streams. Right, now, passes-wise, what do we want? It might be worth picking up Puffy Broom just so Smoke no longer screws us over. We get 3 passives. We need to grab Jin and Yang's for Deep Wound, Digging Shank. Is Puffy Broom worth more than like a 5 cost? Are there 5 costs? I mean, yeah. +1 power. Could get margin. Kind of useless. No, 3 costs. Do you have any pages actually? Yeah, Inhale. Inhale gives me smoke. But there's no reason to have smoke for us. Honestly... I think it's more worth it to just not take the additional smoke damage. I think that is just genuinely more worth it. Okay. Jin, Yang. Are you using Inhale? No. It's not in our kit, but it's there. Is it rations? Yeah, rations. If you aren't going to be gaining smoke at all, Yeah. So, I appreciate the idea, but no, we are going to be going up against the smoke people, so it's sort of good to have smoke. Not you. I thought you beat them? No. God, no. They wiped the floor with us. We didn't even get to the specially named ones. I kid you not, they are mad. You need to put Lone Fixer on? No, I don't think I do. Jin Yang. Keeping. Ashes. Okay. Let's, you know what? For the first time in a while, let's just have normal Ruina music going off. Okay. Now, how do we kill these guys? Wait for us to not get all our light draw. Yeah, turn 1. Should we do her Abno first? Honestly, yeah, for emotion level 5, let's go do her Abno first. Although that does mean it's the deck is still fine. Leisha. So, can we just kill her? Like, we can just kill her, right? Because we don't... We can't kill the... could we kill these guys? We could kill these guys. No, they actually take a lot of bleed damage, don't they? Because... Oh, she has... Yeah, the bleed damage. The bleed damage build we've got going is really going to do a lot there. Yeah. Yeah. That'll really do numbers, you know? Okay. We have not beat something yet, no. Let's go for a to overcome crisis there, and a clean up on you. Great. That's fine. 1 gift is reasonable. Okay, 2 evades. Didn't you say we're gonna skip this fight? So obsession. Yeah, I'm fine with having it though. I was going to, but the ego gift is less important than having the ability to draw more pages. Just having access to emotion level 5 is so much more useful. Anyway. Let's go for 2 flesh fillets on you. Okay, and then... Which one of you has smoke? You. Flesh fillet on you. Really? You didn't... Did you not end up clashing? Okay. And then I want a... Dark Cloud Cleanup. Oh no. That's annoying. Oh well. And then I also want that on you. Okay. Is burn not good at this stage of the game? It's good, but I think bleed deals more damage for us, is the thing. That's why we're using bleed. The question here is 3 dice enough to even get them down? Okay, 20. Okay. So they die here. That's like... That's more than enough damage to kill them, right? Jesus. Okay, yeah, okay. Just play all that. Good luck. And you. Flesh fillet on you. Okay, this guy is just dead, frankly. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Because I can't redirect that, so they're just going to die. That's just the inevitable truth of the matter. Flesh fillet into a cleanup, so I get my light back. Okay, and then we wait for the face. Okay. Yeah, they're just dead. Okay. 11. Oh, was that me? Oh no, wait. Does that mean that other guy's bleed doesn't go off? Because that's really annoying if that is the case. Oh shit. Oh, it's on hit. If it's an on hit, then like I can just clash higher than it. That's fine. I was worried for a second, but if it is just that, then it's a 10-10. We have more than enough slash power passives. Like, yeah, deep drag alone probably has enough for us. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. It's fine, 1 gift. Yeah, they die then. Ow. Yeah, great. Annoying, but fine. Okay, now these guys. These guys are just bleed. Okay, cool. See, I don't like the amount of gifts I have. That is the only bad part here. That is the only bad part. Let's go for a deep drag there. You have far too many gifts. Please get rid of all your gifts. Let's put a cleanup on you. Who are we targeting? You. Okay. Oh, they don't have protect. Oh, right. For the first time, I need to actually go update the mod. So, this is the point where I need to bring up Steam. Because there is actually a patch, which I believe... Ziola, are you here? I believe that's the one that's live on the actual workshop. So I need to quickly grab that. 500 protection. So now we go library. Library Ruina. On Steam, just, yeah, it's such 500, yeah. So that's the first time we've needed to do that, because every other time that hasn't been the case. But yeah, now we go from 500 protection to give 500 protection to every single enemy. But yeah, so what we're going to do now, what I think we do instead is we just target a few down so we don't have to deal with everyone. F6, lovely. So, what we're going to do instead is deep drag on you. Deep drag into it, no? Okay. Deep drag on you then with an overcome crisis on... No, overcome crisis. Are you being targeted by anyone? To overcome crisis with a deep drag on you. Then you, I want to take this cleanup with a dark cloud against you because that's who we're going to be targeting. And you, another deep drag with a... yeah, nothing underneath. Okay. Now we let this play out. Lovely. Now they don't have that ugly next scene gain 500 protection. Yeah, this is an updated version of the mod. Far higher quality stuff. Okay. Now, flesh fillet, flesh fillet. It's more worth it to just hard target the people that have what we want. Because yeah, we can just take these guys out. And then you, honestly, I think I just need to quickly use like a dark cloud against you, and I can run loss of senses against you because then that'll get me my stuff back. And we can deal with the gifts as we see them. Ow. Okay. Flesh fillet. 17 bleed. Yeah, the power of targeting one person here. 7, 13. 16 on you. Card draw for them and 19. Okay. Look of the day on you. How many gifts are we looking at? 2 gifts for you, 1 gift for you, 1 gift for you. Okay, cool. We didn't quite clash enough though, so this is a slight problem for us. We could run a pitter-patter against you, and then not a pitter-patter, a gift against you, a gift against you, clean up against you. I think they just want that guy dead again for some reason. I don't know why they have the ability to, like, hard focus one guy out of the thing, but yeah, okay. I guess they just know how to... oh, they just know how to do that then. Okay. Wait, are they immune to bleed? No, they're not immune to bleed. Okay, they're dead. Ow. They're dead, lovely. You aren't using the constant angry face mod? No, I just keep forgetting to turn it on. Okay, so here is now the issue. Herein does lie the issue. They're dead. Just flat out. They are dead. Nothing we can do with that. Do we kill these guys? I mean, if they're targeting them, we don't need to target them. They target the person with the most gifts. Oh, do they? So they do. That's a good thing to be able to read, yeah. Give 1 strength and 3 protection to 2 random allies? That's going to make a lot of difference. That's going to make a lot of difference. However will we cope, actually? Do we get slash power only, or... slash dice power, yeah, so it's better for me to use Overcome Crisis there and just use a gift over the... no. Just like a gift against you. That's fine. Oh no, let's not use the gift, actually. Is there anything better to use? No, not really. May as well. What we need really is smoke application. We don't have any of our smoke application pages, so we're just sort of hardlocked this turn. I mean, I may as well play that, just because, like, what else am I going to play? Okay, cool. Now we wait for the face. We wait for the face, there we are, thank you. Lovely. 10. Wow, we got lucky. Ow. We then got incredibly unlucky. You're back? What did you miss? Nothing much. Just, this stuff. We had to update the mod, yeah, because our previous version we were using was not working well, wouldn't work properly because it wouldn't give stuff. This is actually a really hard fight for us. I wasn't expecting this to be nearly as hard as it is. The problem is, we're also not getting our smoke application. Why are we not getting our smoke application? What is this? It's like the game knows we want our smoke application pages, so just isn't giving them to us. I've never seen this targeted of a thing before. Also, counter pages might be useful to get here. One dedicated smoker? Yeah, we could do. What if we ran burn? I don't think this is a problem so much of... I think this is a problem of being able to clash everything. Especially. More so than anything else. When they hit us, do we get a gift, out of curiosity? No. So we can take hits from them all we'd like. We can take as much hits as we have health from them. The problem is you, for a start. There's my deep drag at last. Okay, that on you. I really don't want to use loss of senses just yet on you. I'm going to use cleanup on you. And then on you... it's flesh fillet. You... finally another deep drag. Deep drag on you. Then cleanup underneath. Oh no. Let's do that there, and then we do a deep drag on you. Okay. Now we wait for the right thing. It is probably better for us to do deep drag against, like, you. So then you can save that and just use that. Deep drag there, clean up, just into the abyss. No, we do deep drag against you. You then use flesh fillet against them. Okay. This works. Now we wait for the face. You can press 2 to see the clashes? I can. I don't like that view. I think it clutters things. Okay, these guys really aren't that bad to clash against. The problem is just the amount of attacks. Okay. Hello, Aladdin again. This is abysmal, actually. This is just hell on earth. Okay. Flesh fillet on you. Flesh fillet against you, and then we just take that hit. Okay, lovely. Amazing, more bleeds. Okay. Okay. This is actually a hard fight. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I was not expecting Laisha to ever be a hard fight, but here we are. For the first time ever, I'm having to genuinely think about target acquisition for this fight. Let's do, honestly, just this against you. You're getting clashed there, there, and there. That is a lot. You have smoke. So I want to clash that with you. Otherwise, that with you to avoid as much bleed as possible, and then I just kind of throw out... So I put this... there. No, to overcome crisis then. If I can't clash, then that. There. You get a gift, that's fine. I don't care particularly very much. I mean, I do, but... You failed that clash. Okay. That's fine. No, I was just sort of relying on you to not fail that clash. Okay. Okay, that bleed is gonna kill me. They die. Okay, regardless of what happens here, they die. They're all targeting me, which means I'm gonna need to redirect here this turn. Deep drag against you, yes. Deep drag into a... just to overcome crisis underneath. Okay. Then I'm gonna want a... deep drag against you into 2 cleanups underneath that. Honestly, and then we just deal with that. Do we just deal with that? No, we don't. We do a cleanup against you. How much Enkephalin do you think you can consume until you drop dead? I don't know. I've not tried it out before. I'm not sure what my tolerances would be. Shit, that kills me? Oh, okay. This honestly might be a case of not being able to do this right now. This might just genuinely be impossible at the moment. Loss of senses. Then I'm going to need to take you with deep drag. That's the wrong face. Wow, yeah, no, this fight is nightmarish. Okay, well, I've run out of time for the day, believe it or not. This always happens. This always happens with challenge runs. Every time, I think, finally, things are going to be really easy, and then I get into it, and they're not. But yeah, with that said, thank you all for coming. If you did enjoy, please do consider joining the Discord, liking, and subscribing, and yeah, well, we'll be back tomorrow to do more of the same. Yeah, I'll see you all.